Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. And today we want to take the army of the #1 Legend League player into the clan war. And we do this in a matchup from Tribe versus Nolex. And this is the Champions War League, so this war actually matters. And I was just thinking like, this looks pretty good. Let's double check what the army of the #1 guy is. And let's just use it and try it, I guess. That was kind of the approach, which sounds kind of YOLO, but obviously I tried the army already a couple of times in like FCs and things, so I kind of knew on how to approach it, and I will show you guys exactly how I planned this attack and how it went in the end. But before we're jumping into that, I want to give you guys a small reminder basically about the community vote. The community vote is still going on. It's still going for like 1-2 more days. And well, if you haven't already, make sure to give one of your votes basically to Tribe. If you know any friends of yours, if you know any friends of friends who know some friends, let all of them know they should vote Tribe Gaming. Thank you so much for that, and let's get started. This is the base, and the story of this base kind of for Tribe is we faced actually this base in one of the last qualifiers, and Maxi actually attacked this. He did a Warden walk over there. He used the lightnings for the scatter, and then he did super witches into the 4 o'clock compartment kinda. And in the end, it was really close, but it did triple. So maybe at this point I have to kind of explain something to you, because obviously Nolex is another German clan, so they know us pretty well. And especially they know that I can remember basically 99 of the bases which we have faced. Most of the time. And most of you who are watching my videos as well know those as well. And knowing this, and I already ran into baits of them where they exactly baited my entry. And so we were like, nope, let's not do it again. Let's try something completely different. The first thing which I noticed were the setup of the sweepers, and then this town hall is kind of exposed in some way. And if this town hall is gone, for example with the Yeti blimp or something, the pathing looks pretty good. Now the question is, what is the follow-up? Is there a good charge? Should we do like some sort of Yeti smash? What is the follow-up? And that's why I marked the sweepers already and where they're pointing, because charges into from 5 o'clock are really tricky. So what I thought, let's just bring the #1 player army, whatever, onto this base. And what this army is basically, it's some sort of Yeti witch bowler smash, and it's apparently working pretty well. So what this is all about is pretty similar to my P.E.K.K.A. Yeti charge smash army. On this one I brought 2 jumps instead of more rages, because I was kind of scared of my super wall breakers. But the goal of this one was to warden walk over here, king and the witches on the outside, and then just the freaking P.E.K.K.A.s to the core. That was the idea of this attack. And because the town hall was kind of risky with this approach, I just brought the blimp in the end. Obviously not the greatest value, to be honest, but it's creating pathing, and overall it looks pretty good. Now you guys might wonder, why do you not send in the blimp right now? Because, well, if I send a blimp right now in, the warden would actually follow the Yetis who are in the blimp, and that would be a huge mess. Trust me, I did this already, and it did not turn out good for me. I tell you that. But now the Yetis and the king in and everything, I'm using the super wall breakers. That's the awesome thing about P.E.K.K.A. Smash. You can bring super wall breakers. I love it. Now 3 super wall breakers, the Yeti blimp, the rage early, and obviously the warden ability as well, just to make sure that everything is going where it's supposed to go. The next rage into the core. The rages are overlapping each other a little bit, because I wanted to make sure that my healers are getting raged non-stop. Those healers are key. Like the rages, if you want to drop them, they're not meant to be on your P.E.K.K.A, they're meant to be on your healers, because the healers are keeping everything alive, which means it's more DPS anyway. So that's kind of the thing. And now, you guys can see, I had 2 jump spells, but the wall breaks in the beginning worked way too good. And that's why I just jumped my P.E.K.K.A and I jumped my queen. That's how I do it, right? And take a look at those sneaky boys from Nolex. Those sneaky boys. That was the location where the last time we did the warden walk. Thank goodness we didn't do that. Thank goodness. Oh my god, this would have been horrible. But either way, on this one, my queen is alive. I'm using her ability. The royal champion is still alive with her ability as well. I have not used that just yet. And I want to wait with the royal champion ability because this means I could actually use the royal champion ability that is kind of killing the air defense at the bottom side. That's why I'm using it right now. Bounce, bounce, and the air defense is gone. And now I can send in the baby dragon and the cleanup troops overall. And yes, guys, I brought a baby dragon because cleanup and time fails are happening always. And that's why I'm always bringing baby dragons. Yeah, someone should have gave me that tip in the last qualifier. Yikes. Either way, that was the attack where I brought the #1 army, or like the army of the #1 player right now into the clan war. And it worked out great. It worked out great. This army is really good, especially because springs are completely wasted against that. And overall witches on the outside are really nice to not get any time fails. But since I like slowly but surely are getting more into the Yeti smash, I feel like, well, I did it one more time in the Claymore League, and that's the next attack which I want to show you guys. This one is going to be, even though like a lightning Yeti P.E.K.K.A smash. I really like those P.E.K.K.A. Those P.E.K.K.A are so cool to use. They deal so much damage and they're so freaking tanky, it's crazy. So that's the overall plan, like using the lightnings for the bottom side, then the Warden Walk obviously, right side with the Yeti and with the King and the Siege Barracks, the funnel, jump into the core, and this base should be wrecked. Hopefully, let's see how good this goes. Then obviously I'm bringing a couple of back-end troops, like you always should on Yeti and P.E.K.K.A smash attacks. I'm bringing a Baby Dragon over here, and well, just some percentage troops. This is the army overall. Once again, 3 super warbreakers. Boy, I love this. Like, this is the biggest downside in my opinion for super witches. This is the army and we should get ready. The next tip which I can give to you guys is always place the Warden first. The Warden first is really important time-wise. Otherwise, you have huge problems sometimes with time because, to be honest, you need to concentrate on the lightnings. Some people can like flick around the screen and do them really quickly, but obviously things can go wrong. That's why I would like to take always a lot of time and concentrate on those lightnings. And that's what I did over here. Started with the Warden, then took my time with the lightnings because there was not too much damage on the outside. And from this point on, like the next couple of seconds, I can just relax and wait for my Warden to finish this inside Archer Tower. That's kind of the important building to take out because that's kind of giving me the 100% funnel, so nothing is backtracking. Now the King on the outside, as soon as my King is on the gold mine, I will start with the Siege Barracks. That's kind of the goal over here. So Siege Barracks is placed, I will use my own P.E.K.K.A. Most of the time I have like 2. Last attack I had like 3, but no Yetis. And then Witches, always a little bit different from time to time. Now I'm using the Warbreakers in, and well guys, I'm using obviously the Coco Loons, which you should always use to get those troops a bit more into the base. Then the rage for the Town Hall Warden ability, nice and early, so everything is staying healthy. And then obviously the jump into the core, that was the main goal for me. The next rage can be placed in a second as well. And now the Hawk Riders are coming out a little bit early, if you ask me, just a tiny bit. But the core troops are kind of like beefed up anyway. The healers are raged up, so my troops cannot really die at this point. The only thing which can die eventually is my Royal Champ, but that should be alright because we have still 1 minute and 20 seconds on the clock, so that should be alright. Let's hope so. Meanwhile, my Yeti Smash, or like P.E.K.K.A Yeti group of death, I don't know, is going through the base. Obviously, I have to say the jump was not placed perfectly. I think I could have opened the next compartment as well. Not really sure, but yeah, I think it should have worked. Didn't really place it perfectly, but now that's the good thing as well about P.E.K.K.A. They're so good in dealing DPS or like damage and getting through those walls. So that's kind of quickly. And now this Baby Dragon at the bottom side. Without this Baby Dragon, I would have had no chance for a triple. And this is still getting really close in the end. So we don't know yet if this is going to be a triple, but without this Baby Dragon, this would have been never ever a thing. So guys, always bring those Baby Dragons for the back end. I mean, I can tell you, this is a game changer. Either way, now it's getting really close. 24 seconds or a couple of like 20 seconds now left. The Queen is going for the next buildings. I will use her ability at the next storage And guys, this is looking good. This could be the next, the triple for me overall. And that's the next P.E.K.K.A. Yeti Smash triple for me. I love the strategy at the moment. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And make sure, hashtag vote for tribe. Thank you guys so much. I will see you guys back tomorrow. Until then, see ya and bye bye.